You guys have all seen the new heroes by now, and it should come to no surprise that especially the hero goblins are extremely broken. Hero Mega Minion as well looks very strong. And this time, guys, you might be surprised to know it might not actually be Clash Royale's fault. That's right, it might not be the playtesters' fault. You can see here, guys, from a world finalist last year, when you guys start losing to this card, please thank the content creators that were asking for a buff before it gets released. And now we've seen a little bit of drama the last couple days where people have kind of been pointing fingers at some content creators and just in general giving their opinion about the strength of the heroes. And I'll show you guys what I am talking about and give a couple examples of this. So I'm not calling exactly or just targeting anyone because, well, publicly they're saying this. I'm not at all revealing anything privately that was said on, the creator chat where we give feedback. This is literally just publicly. Invader has said this in his video. I'll play it right now.
And that's when the ability kicks in.
Yes, you can summon another wave at that exact
And so
spot.
from what
So
I've
if they
heard,
destroy
I don't think I'm risking my creator code by saying this. They've balanced it to 4 goblins now, so if it seems a little bit weak, I asked them if it'd be worth it to make it 4 goblins. So you can put all the blame on me if this card comes out extremely broken and in Hyperbait decks just ruins everything because I asked for another goblin. But yeah, I mean, this card.
Yeah, and it wasn't only Invader, guys. There were also other people that did it as well. Nate as well said, keep crying, giant player. And just tell me the names because I swear to God, some creators don't deserve to have any say in the balance of this game and stuff like that. It's going to be beyond broken. You'll have to use the spell to overspend. But yeah, guys, Nate as well said it. He said heroic goblins equals infinite pressure. Good luck to beat down. You can never go in again. Lamau, 8 goblins for only 3 elixir. Probably need to be 2 elixir. Just how Knight ability was changed from 1 to 2. Hyperbait died literally just to get saved by heroic goblins. Bait players will find a reason to complain. And then Joy said, Nate, can you stop asking for it to be buffed pre-release, bozo? It didn't take a genius to know it did not need a buff. Nate saying all this after suggesting himself they got buffed to 4 goblins or had a shield on the Slack chat. I didn't know we were allowed to reveal it's on Slack, but yeah, that's where all the creators talk. And people are saying here, there was one comment I saw, these are the same motherfuckers who complained heroes and evos were broken on release. And the reason why it's a big thing now is because Invader said, even though he asked for a buff, he basically said, so many content creators complain about balancing but give no feedback when the developers ask. They play a big part in these evos and heroes being broken, by the way. I find it odd that he said this when literally half of the reason the goblins are broken is because there's 4 now instead of 3, and it's basically because of him and Nate and maybe some other people who said that. And yes, while it's true, all the creators should be giving more feedback, what Juicy basically said here isn't really our job to do game testing for them. Then you have no right to complain about balancing after the fact, complain about it when they're asking for feedback. But this is kind of a little bit, this doesn't make any sense because basically the reason why they're even more broken now is because of the feedback from him and Nate, essentially. I'm not putting blame on them, but it's just, I don't think Omar should be making these tweets if he basically asked for it to get buffed and then he's saying about it being broken because the buff is going to make it more broken. So I don't know, I just don't think this was a great tweet. And yeah, that's why Nate's thinking too, because he knows him and Invader asked for a buff, basically. So I don't know. I don't really understand this. I feel like it's their job to test the cards in the first place. If they don't have any good or decent players in the company, then why is it the creator's fault? People have a life as well. They should hire people to play test more, and they know that for years now. Yeah, I mean, they're getting paid to play test these cards. They should be able to do it or hire more people. That's kind of my take on it. The developers do a great job at listening and feedback for at least the most part. A lot of creators give no feedback and then whine when cards are released. Overpowered. Finally, some content for Boss CR. Well, yeah, here we are. And I'll admit I probably should be giving more feedback, but it's hard to know entirely if a card is weak or overpowered. And sometimes, we need to see until it's actually in the game before we can give an accurate, opinion. But for me, I would never probably ask for a card to be buffed like this. And yeah, I just found it funny that all this was happening on Twitter, all this drama. But yeah, guys, it's obvious this card is...
The hero goblins are coming to...
Hell, I don't need to play the audio here. This is broken as hell. I mean, it's 1 elixir, you're getting 4 goblins. If it was 3, it actually probably still would have been pretty OP, but now it's going to be broken. I think you know, if they just make it 2 elixir, it'll be fine. But the fact that this is 1 elixir is just absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I find it kind of funny. You know, just how this started a lot of just now, like, the creators are getting targeted. So yeah, everyone's mad basically right now. Now, not only the Clash Royale devs are getting blamed, but the creators. Basically, the creators are getting blamed who gave feedback asking for a buff, and then the ones that didn't give feedback are getting blamed. So yeah, everyone is just pointing fingers at everyone. That's pretty much what's happening right now. It's complete anarchy. So yeah, everyone's kind of fed up. Crazy to think now that Hyperbait can have 9 things to bait your spells. Like, yeah, 8 weren't enough. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's very funny. But anyway, is it just me, or does Hero Mega Minion actually feel cool? Like, it doesn't look obnoxious, it doesn't feel spammy, the ability is super situational, pricey, and generally it doesn't feel annoying, yet I can see it being used as an actual strategic tactic. So the Mega Minion guys, on the other hand, even though it probably is broken and might need a small nerf from what I've seen, it doesn't look as broken as the hero goblins, and I do like the concept overall, and I like that they're finally giving a hero to something that isn't in just, like, I don't know, just we've gotten a lot of 2.6 related heroes recently, and now this is something that's going to benefit Beatdown, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit of a mix-up, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, it feels like the only well-designed hero. It feels like a hero you can add to your existing deck rather than making a new one around it, which is what every hero or Evo should be. And yeah, a lot of people, guys, I've seen similar tweets to this and replies that the hero Mega Minion is a pretty cool concept overall, especially compared to the hero goblins, and I would be kind of on board with that statement as well. I don't have as many complaints about this one compared to the goblins, and I mean, if they make the goblins 2 elixir, it might be just better as well, guys. Lucas also gave his basically feedback of what he would do if he was in charge of the balance changes, and pretty much everyone agrees with him. We need you. People are saying, hire this man, you might be the GOAT. And I would agree these balances are a lot better than what we've seen so far in the work in progress balance changes, like Hero Giant ability rework, Hero Wizard, Tornado Crown Tower damage nerf, Hero Ice Golem small damage buff, so 2-tick skeletons, but then nerfing the range of the circle, the slow time, and the freeze time, and then the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. make cooking new levels harder, and then add another heal nerf. Hero Knight, the ability, the circle basically is so big. Hero Goblins 4-3. Hero Mega Minion, I don't even know yet. And this is the thing too, with the Mega Minion, I'm not sure. This is why, again, another example of why I feel like me and other creators, we can't always give feedback because we don't know. And it's not our job basically to play it for several hours and figure that out. You know, it would take a while, you know, especially for the Hero Mega Minion, which seems to be like a complex mechanic and feature. And it might even be completely balanced. We're just not sure yet. I like the fact that it's 2 elixir, not 1. The Evo Skeleton Barrel extra hit points nerf make the first wave take an extra 0.1 or 0.2 seconds to start dealing damage and moving. The Evo Ghost makes soldiers take considerably longer to go invisible. The Evo Furnace small spawn speed nerf. Inferno Drag go back to default state after maxing the beam a bolt quicker. The Evo Pigs fall damage nerf. Yeah, the fall damage and when they somersault, that's what's really broken. That's a good nerf to it. 0.1 second stagger when drops to the ground. Evo Executioner knockback nerf. Evo Royal Giant knockback nerf. Royal Giant, that would solve the issue because I do feel like the Evo RG has been really OP and consistent for a while now, guys. So overall, I do like these balance changes better than what we've seen in the work in progress balance changes, which really says a lot, and maybe we do have to take the pro players' balance feedback into consideration a lot more, because I would trust that people like Lucas and especially Mohammed Light probably do know how to balance the game well, but we do still have to take in consideration what the casual players want at least a little bit. I will admit that, but these look very good overall, guys. And lastly, just while we're still on the topic of heroes, I miss when I was excited for a new TV Royale. Now they just promote the new Broken Hero. And it really does feel that way. I do kind of wish we go back to Evolution soon. I hope we do. But it looks like they just want more heroes in the pool. And they're kind of doubling down on it. They know it's kind of too late now for them to cancel the concept. So yeah, I mean, we just have to, I guess, get through this stage of the game, or I guess some people might just quit if they're fed up with it. But yeah, I mean, that kind of is all the new content in the game now. That's about it. At least global tournaments are coming back, like this guy said. I mean, that's cool. So I am excited about the global tournament, especially as a streamer, because that's like really good content to stream. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.